Hello and welcome to World in 5. Zimbabwe's ambassador-designate to the United Nations, Eva Malilo, believes there is need to work hard to change the world perspective on Zimbabwe. She was speaking after paying a courtesy call on President Mnangagwa at State House on Wednesday. Ambassador Malilo, a former director of legal services of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, says she is ready to change the Zimbabwean narrative.
I'll be advancing the cause of Zimbabwe, the interest of Zimbabwe, increasing the visibility of Zimbabwe in the international fora. I'll also be pursuing the economic development as it is guided by our mantra, we're open to business, and also to correct the wrong narrative that is out there about Zimbabwe. We need to tell them who we are and what we stand for, and we're going to use every means to correct the narrative, especially United Nations, Human Rights Council, and the International Labour Organization.
Zimbabwe's health minister faced tough questions from legislators during the first National Assembly question and answer session of the year as lawmakers sought clarity on how the government plans to cover the funding gap left by USAID's pullout. The legislators wanted to know what measures are being put in place to address the potential shortfall in healthcare funding. Sharon Munjenjema was at the parliament.
HIV and AIDS, tuberculosis and maternal health programs in Zimbabwe have historically relied heavily on donor support. With the United States government's recent decision to withdraw USAID funding, legislators are concerned about the future of healthcare in Zimbabwe. Does the government have a plan? This was the main question legislators posed to Deputy Health Minister during a question and answer session in the National Assembly today.
What policy plans has government put in place to alleviate the impact that has been created by the sudden withdrawal of US funding in our health service delivery system, especially in the fight against the HIV pandemic?
The United States, a key global funder of health initiatives, has historically supported Zimbabwe through programs like the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS relief. However, US President Donald Trump's decision to withdraw US funding from the World Health Organization has raised concerns about the continuity of critical health services. Some legislators claim that the impact of USAID funding pullout is already being felt in their constituencies.
Taikumbirawo kuti mungotiudza kuti manesi ari kuuya rini, makondomu ari kuuya rini, ma-ARV ari kuuya rini. Nekuti tafamba mumakliniki umu, Honorable Mr. Speaker, even ku constituency kwangu kune makiu anotyisa nokuda kwekuti USAID yakabvisa manesi ayo. Saka tisati tapererwa nemakondomu nema-ARV, toda kuti Mr. Minister ingotiudzai kuti manesi ari kuuya rini, makondomu ari kuuya rini, ma-ARV ari kuuya rini.
Makondomu egara ekumbani akadzenyu.
Health and Childcare Deputy Minister Kwidini says government is seized with crafting new funding opportunities for the programs that relied on donor funding. He says the policy for government to fund the program on its own is already there.
As we speak right now, our technocrats are making sure to see how best can we cover the gap which has been left out by these programs implementers as such, because these came in to feed into our policies as a nation, but not as the policy makers. So as we speak right now, as I said earlier on, that the ministry technocrats are in the process of to find out how best can we come up with possible solutions, especially in budgeting and also human capital, which was affected by these funds which has been withdrawn.
In the absence of funding partners, will the health sector thrive? This is a challenge whose outcome remains uncertain. Sharon Munjenjema for ZTN News at Parliament.
More court updates from Kimberly Chimbalanga.
Two Mavuko men who were remanded in custody on Tuesday on 3 counts of stealing ostriches have been denied bail by a Harare magistrate. Allegations are that Wisdom Supai and Francis Office are accused of stealing 7 ostriches valued at $7,000 at Haka Game Park, Masasa, Harare. The accused persons are alleged to have killed 4 of the ostriches and went away unnoticed. The matter came to light when investigations led to Supai's place of residence, who had a gunshot wound after exchange of fire with the guards at the conservancy. They were denied bail, with the court saying that they are likely to abscond since they are aware that they are likely to serve 25 years imprisonment if convicted.
Libya's Minister of State for Cabinet Affairs Adel Juma has been injured following a gun attack in the capital. Libyan media reported that on Wednesday, unknown gunmen opened fire on Juma's vehicle in Tripoli, leaving him wounded in the leg. Juma was rushed to a hospital for emergency surgery following the attack. No group has yet claimed responsibility for the attack. In a statement, the National Unity Government condemned the attack, saying Juma's condition was stable. It added that the security agencies have launched an investigation to track down the perpetrators and uncover the circumstances of the incident. That brings us to the end of World in 5. Have a good afternoon.